Imagine a ticking time bomb hidden inside your body. You can't hear it, you can't feel it, but every second is counting down to a potentially catastrophic event. A heart attack, a stroke, or even dementia. That bomb is high blood pressure. We call it the silent killer because it wages a silent, systematic war on your most vital organs. In fact, hypertension is one of the leading preventable causes of early death globally. It affects billions, yet so many of us don't even know we have it. The good news, you have way more control over this than you think. I am Dr. John, a general practitioner, and for years, I have seen patients get that panic look when their blood pressure numbers start creeping up. They imagine a future changed to restrictions and medications. I'm here to tell you that that's not the only path. You can absolutely get your numbers back in check and even reverse some of the damages naturally. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple, evidence-based 5-step plan to help you lower your blood pressure and take back your health starting today. Before we jump into the plan, let's get a quick picture of what is going on inside your body. Think of your blood vessels like a giant system of garden hoses. The blood pressure is just the force pushing against the wall of those hoses as your heart beats. So we diagnose hypertension when your home reading is consistently above 135 at the top number and 85 at the bottom number. It's like cranking the tap on those garden hoses at full blast for a long time. Eventually, that constant force damages the inner lining of your arteries, causing them to stiffen and narrow. This forces your heart to work overtime just to do its job. This is why hypertension is the engine behind so many health crises. But by taking the right step, you can turn that pressure down and give your body a chance to heal. Now, this isn't about some miracle cure or an extreme lifestyle overhaul that you can stick with for only a week. This is a smart 5-part plan based on solid science. In fact, these are the exact strategies the American Heart Association and the American College of Cardiology now put front and center of their official guidelines for managing blood pressure. We're going to cover the crucial nutrients, the best way to eat, the most effective exercises, smart weight management, and the two things everyone forgets, stress and sleep. Now let's get into step 1. First things first, you need to take control of 2 minerals locked in constant tug of war inside your body, sodium and potassium. Think of them as opposing players in a match. Too much sodium makes your body cling to extra water, increasing the amount of blood in the bloodstream and thereby cranking your blood pressure up. Potassium, on the other hand, is the hero. It helps your body get rid of that excess sodium and tells the wall of your arteries to relax, which then brings the blood pressure down. The problem is most modern diet has this balance completely backwards. The average person consumes more than 3,400 milligrams of sodium daily, while the recommended limit is less than 2,300. And most of it isn't from the salt shakers. It is hiding in processed food like canned soup, frozen meals, sauces, and even bread. So your first mission is to slash that sodium. Aim for less than 2,300 milligrams a day. And if you really want to see a change, especially if you already have high blood pressure, getting down to 1,500 milligrams can have an even bigger impact. Just doing that can drop the top blood pressure number by a solid 5 to 6 points. But cutting sodium is only half the fight. You have to go on offense by boosting your potassium. Our ancestors ate diet packed with potassium, maybe around 10 grams a day, while most of us are lucky if we get a quarter of that. Your goal is 3,500 to 5,000 milligrams of potassium a day, and you can get it all from food. Load up your plate with potassium powerhouses: bananas, oranges, potatoes, spinach, broccoli, beans, lentils, and yogurt. Some guidelines even suggest using potassium-based salt substitutes, just as long as you don't have kidney disease or take certain medications. But check with your doctor on that one. By hitting it from both sides, less sodium, more potassium, we're tackling blood pressure with a powerful 1-2 punch. Now that we've got our mineral dream team sorted, let's zoom out to the big picture, your overall eating pattern. This brings us to step 2, adopting the DASH diet framework. DASH stands for Dietary Approach to Stop Hypertension and is one of the most proven, effective eating plan on the planet for lowering blood pressure. It is not some weird restrictive diet. It's just a flexible, delicious way of eating that just plain works. How well does it work? A huge review of multiple studies found that DASH diet lowers systolic blood pressure by an average of 6.7 points and diastolic blood pressure by 3.5. And when you combine this with the sodium restriction we talked about, the results are stunning. In one major study, people with hypertension who did both saw their top number falling by an average of 11.5 points. So how does it actually look like on your plate? It is beautifully simple. You eat real whole foods, lots of fruit and veggies, whole grain, lean protein like fish and chicken, and low-fat dairy. It is naturally packed with all the good stuff, potassium, magnesium, and calcium, and is naturally low in junks like saturated fat, sugar, and of course, sodium. A great way to do this is the plate method. Picture your plate. Fill half of it with fruit and veggies. Fill quarter of it with lean protein, and fill that last quarter with whole grain. That's it. This simple visual ensures that you're getting the right amount without obsessively counting everything. It's not about being perfect. It's about shifting your entire eating pattern to one that nourishes your body and lets your blood vessels chill out. The advice has been clear. Aerobic exercises like running or biking is the king of heart health. And don't get me wrong, it's still crucial. You should aim for at least 150 minutes of this every week. But recent studies has uncovered a different type of exercise that might be even more powerful for lowering blood pressure. Welcome to step 3, incorporating isometric exercises. Isometrics are static holds where you contract a muscle and just hold it. No movement, think planks. And the new superstar for blood pressure, the wall sit. A huge 2023 review in the British Journal of Sport Medicine reached the conclusion that isometric training was the single most effective exercise for lowering both systolic and diastolic pressure, with an average drop of 8.2 points on the top and 4 points on the bottom. So why does holding the position work so well? When you squeeze your muscle and hold, you temporarily reduce blood flow. Then when you release, blood rushes back in, which tells the lining of your blood vessels to produce more nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a potent chemical that tells your blood vessels to relax and widen, leading to a lasting drop in pressure. So if you do this simple wall sit routine anywhere, holding for 2 minutes and relaxing for 2 minutes and repeating for 4 times, that is an 8-minute workout 3 times a week that is scientifically proven to deliver amazing results. By the way, if you are finding this practical science-backed health tips valuable, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. The goal of this channel is to give you the tools you need to take control of your own health. Subscribing ensures you don't miss out on the next video. Step 4 is simple, direct, and incredibly effective. Manage your weight. Carrying extra weight makes your heart work harder to get blood to all your tissues. It is also tied to other problems that raise blood pressure, like sleep apnea. But here's the motivating part. Even a bit of weight loss makes a huge difference. The key principle is what I call the 1-to-1 rule. For every 1 kilogram of weight you lose, you can expect your blood pressure to drop by about 1 point. It's a beautifully simple direct relationship. This means just losing 5 to 10 kilograms of body weight could be enough to move you from a high blood pressure diagnosis back into the healthy zone. The latest guidelines all highlight weight loss as one of the most powerful lifestyle changes you can make. The recommended starting goal for someone who is overweight is often a loss of just 5% of their body weight. That is an achievable target that pays off with massive improvement in your blood pressure and overall heart risk. And what are the best tools for the job? The very thing we've already talked about. Adopting the DASH diet eating style and moving your body more are the keys to sustainable weight loss. This isn't about crash dieting. It's about making gradual, permanent upgrades to your lifestyle. When you start focusing on whole foods and consistent movement, weight loss often just happens as a fantastic side effect. And the 1-for-1 rule is just there to cheer you on. Our final step, step 5, is about securing the very foundation of your health. The 2 pillars we sacrifice most in our busy lives: stress and sleep. You can have a perfect diet and a great workout plan. But if you are chronically stressed and exhausted, controlling your blood pressure will feel like running in the sand. So let's talk stress. When you're stressed, your body flips into fight and flight mode, flooding your system with hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart pounds, your blood vessels clamp up, and your blood pressure shoots up. If the stress is constant, maybe from family or from life in general, the body gets stuck in that high alert state, leading to chronically high blood pressure. This is exactly why practices like meditation or mindfulness now have an official recommendation in the blood pressure guidelines. Deep breathing, yoga, or even a quiet walk in nature can activate the body's rest and digest system to counteract all that stress. Just as important is sleep. Sleep is when your body does its most critical repair work. During healthy sleep, your blood pressure naturally goes down, giving your system a much needed break. But if you consistently get less than 7 hours of sleep a night, your blood pressure stays higher for longer. One huge analysis found that sleeping under 7 hours is linked to a 7% higher risk of hypertension, and that number jumped to 11% for those getting less than 5 hours sleep a night. And conditions like sleep apnea, where you temporarily stop breathing during the night, are especially dangerous. They cause huge surges in blood pressure and put strain on the heart. Aiming for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep isn't luxury. It is non-negotiable medicine for the heart. Now, for a quick reality check. While these 5 steps are incredibly powerful, some people, especially those with very high blood pressure or other health issues, will still require medication as a necessary life-saving part of treatment. Think of these lifestyle changes as a way to make these medications work even better and allow your doctor to possibly reduce your dose over time. This is all for education. You should never ever replace a conversation with your own doctor. Always talk to your healthcare provider before making any big change. And here is a critical safety warning. If you ever check your blood pressure and it's found to be above 180/120, that is a medical emergency. You need to seek immediate medical attention. So there you have it, a 5-step science-backed plan to tackle on the silent killer. The power to change your health is literally in your own hands. You don't have to do it all at once. The whole journey starts with just one small step. So I want to challenge you. Pick one thing from this video, one small change you're going to commit to starting today. Drop a comment below and tell me what it is. Whether it is swapping one processed meal for a home-cooked one, or trying your first wall sit, or just going to bed 30 minutes earlier. Making that commitment public is a powerful first step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. You might be giving them the exact tools they need to protect their own health. Thanks for watching and see you next time.